Have you ever wondered why people might go along with something they know is wrong, especially when a powerful figure is involved? Or why silence can become the loudest statement in a room? The P. Diddy case isn't just about individual actions. It's a chilling masterclass in social influence and power dynamics. It forces us to ask, how do individuals become complicit, or even actively participate, in behaviors they might otherwise condemn? Today, we're dissecting the invisible forces of social influence, compliance, identification, and de-individuation, and how they can create environments where silence becomes the price of survival. We'll explore how these dynamics played out in the Diddy allegations and what lessons we can draw for our own lives. Welcome back to Mind Unveiled. In our last episode, we explored the mask of grandiosity. Today, we're shifting our focus to the intricate web of social influence and power dynamics, using the P. Diddy case as our stark example. This isn't just academic theory. It's about understanding the subtle and overt ways power can shape human behavior and how we can recognize and resist its darker forms in our daily lives. Social influence is everywhere, constantly shaping our thoughts and actions. Psychologists break it down into three main types. First, compliance. This is when you publicly agree with someone or a group, but privately, you maintain your own beliefs. Think of it as going along to get along, perhaps to avoid conflict or gain a reward. Second, identification. Here, you're influenced by someone you admire or respect, a role model, a leader, or someone with high status. You adopt their behaviors or beliefs because you want to be like them or feel connected to them. And third, internalization. This is the deepest form of influence, where you truly accept a belief or behavior, both publicly and privately. It becomes a part of your core values. These forms of influence are profoundly shaped by power dynamics. When one individual holds immense power, whether it's financial, social, or positional, they can exert significant influence, even coercion, over others. The allegations against P. Diddy paint a disturbing picture of how these social influence mechanisms might have been exploited. Prosecutors allege he used his business empire, his money, power, influence, and employees to criminal ends. This isn't just about individual acts. It's about a system of control. Alleged victims and associates operating within his orbit may have been subjected to compliance or identification. Imagine the immense pressure. A music mogul, a source of financial leverage, a figure of immense status. For those dependent on him, public agreement, even private discomfort, could have been a survival mechanism. The alleged freak-offs offer a chilling example of how group dynamics can be manipulated. Concepts like de-individuation, a loss of self-awareness and uninhibited behavior in a group setting, could have played a role. When individuals feel anonymous or part of a larger, powerful collective, they might engage in behaviors they would never consider alone. This is amplified by groupthink, where pressure to conform stifles critical thinking and leads to flawed decisions. The alleged attempt to bribe hotel staff to conceal the assault on Cassie Ventura further illustrates the strategic use of power to manipulate narratives and control outcomes. It's a direct attempt to silence witnesses and erase accountability. This systematic erosion of moral agency, where individuals might comply due to fear or perceived lack of alternatives, highlights the profound psychological toll on everyone involved, not just the alleged victims, but also those who become unwitting enablers. So, how do we apply these insights to our own lives? How do we navigate power dynamics, whether in our workplaces, families, or social circles, and ensure we don't become silent participants in something we know is wrong? First, cultivate self-awareness. Understand your own vulnerabilities to social pressure. Are you a people pleaser? Do you fear conflict? Knowing your tendencies is the first step to resisting undue influence. Second, identify and reinforce your boundaries. Be clear about your non-negotiables. If a situation or a person makes you uncomfortable, listen to that feeling. It's your internal alarm system. Third, build a strong support network. Having trusted friends, family, or mentors who can offer an outside perspective is crucial. They can help you see situations clearly when you might be caught in a web of influence. And Finally, find your voice. Speaking truth to power is incredibly difficult and often comes with risks. But even small acts of resistance, like refusing to participate or quietly documenting events, can be powerful. Remember, your silence can be interpreted as consent. Have you ever felt pressured to go along with something you disagreed with? What did you do, or what do you wish you had done? Share your experiences in the comments below. The P. Diddy case serves as a powerful, albeit painful, reminder of how social influence and unchecked power can create environments where ethical lines blur and silence reigns. By understanding these dynamics, we empower ourselves to make conscious choices, protect our integrity, and contribute to a more just and accountable world. If this deep dive into social influence resonated with you, please like this video and subscribe to Think Tangle, because your engagement helps us bring these crucial psychological and philosophical insights to a wider audience, empowering more people to navigate complex human behaviors. Next time, we're tackling the profound and lasting impact of trauma, exploring its ripple effects and the path to resilience. Don't miss it. Click the thumbnail on your screen now.